Making $10,000 online per month is not as hard as you think, but here's the tricky thing. It's also not as easy as you think. You see, a lot of online gurus are gonna promise you, oh, you're gonna make $10,000 per month in no time, just join my course, just do this. And honestly, it's pretty sad to see a lot of people fall for these schemes. In this video, I'm going to reveal everything that you need to know to get to that dream 10K per month goal that everyone desires. To start making a six-figure salary online, you need to have these 5 things. And if you've never heard of these 5 things, you need to listen very closely. Otherwise, you're not gonna make it. Number 1, you've got to learn a high income skill. I'm sure you've heard people say you get paid in proportion to the problems you solve. And yes, this is true. But the problem here is you don't have any value in the marketplace. The problems you can solve, everybody else can do it. It doesn't take skill to flip a burger at Wendy's, cut the grass on somebody's lawn, or put in the groceries in the bag at Walmart. That's why a ton of these jobs are already getting replaced by AI, which is a good thing you're watching this video right now. But what is a high income skill? Basically, think about getting so good at something that the marketplace demands that the market has to pay you a ton of money for your services. But the key word in there is that the market has to demand the skill. If you start learning a skill that's not in demand, like flipping burgers, you're gonna get paid in proportion to that, which means your pockets are gonna be empty. Now, this takes me right to number 2, and this one is very important because a lot of people mess this up. When you're trying to get to 10K per month, you have to be very careful about which business model that you pick. Trust me when I tell you, this will save you a lot of time. You see, when I first started in the online space, I tried multiple business models and I failed. Not because I wasn't smart or I wasn't capable of succeeding in these different business models, but it just wasn't for me. It wasn't the right fit for me. I tried social media marketing, I was calling up local restaurants, local dentists, and they were all just hanging the phone up on me. I tried Facebook dropshipping when I had like $200 to my name. Who the fuck did I think I was? But here's the important thing. You gotta know who you are and what stage of business you're in. The reason dropshipping never worked for me, I had no money starting up. I had no experience and I had nobody to learn from. So if you don't have a ton of money to start up, you don't have a ton of business experience, for the love of God, please pick a business model that does not take a ton of money to start up with. Pick something that's relatively easy and doesn't cost a lot of money to start up. Like, let me just tell you how crazy this is. Once I found a business model that started working for me, I went from making 3K a month at my old job to start making 10K a month, 20K a month, 30K a month, once I found the right business model for me, which was TikTok Shop. So ask ChatGPT, what's the best online business that I can start today? And it will spitball a ton of online business ideas that you can start with little to no money. On this topic of ChatGPT, this brings up number 3, make AI your best friend. I don't know if you knew this, but AI is kind of everything now. People are using AI for relationship advice, therapy, writing essays. Whatever you're trying to do, AI is most likely superior, I'm not gonna lie. So instead of fighting against it, start learning to use it to make your life easier. Whenever I have really bad brain fog and I can't really think of anything, I'll literally go to ChatGPT and write down what's going on in my head. And it jots down what I'm trying to piece together in my head, but puts it in formal writing. It's unmatched. So for example, if the skill you decide to learn is copywriting, and let's say you signed a big client, right? One of your favorite YouTubers, and they want you to help them write their emails. Now, let's say you need a good hook for that email. You can ask ChatGPT for the exact type of hook you need, the exact context you want it in, the exact emotion you want it to display. You can tell it if you want it to be funny or not. Start using AI to make your life easier. Chances are it's not going to be exactly what you want, but don't ignore it. It's a power that you can use to make your life a lot easier. It's there to help you, so don't ignore it. Here's number 4. This is gonna be your biggest superpower. You need to become obsessed. If you didn't hear anything I said before this, listen now. This is the most important part of the video. How bad do you want it? How bad do you want freedom? What are you willing to give up? What are you willing to sacrifice? Because one of the worst things I hate to see is people come into the online space and just take things for granted. And quite frankly, I'm not gonna lie, this is most likely gonna be you. People come in thinking this is gonna be a get-rich-quick scheme. This is gonna take them 3 months. They're gonna hit their first 10K month. They're gonna be so excited. That's not how the game works. You need to become obsessed with the game. Once you're starting to learn a new skill, you should be watching as much content as you can of that skill. in trying to learn as quickly as possible. Everything else should be on the side burner, especially if you're working a 9 to 5 or you have a corporate job. I'm sorry, but for the next 6 to 12 months, you need to be working overtime. After your 9 to 5 job, you should be learning your new skill in your 5 to 9. Not watching Netflix, not scrolling on TikTok. This is not gonna help you break free. I don't care whether it's coding, I don't care whether it's TikTok shop, I don't care if you're starting an agency. You need to become obsessed. Because I'm telling you now, once you hit that 10K month that you think is so special, you're gonna want more. You're gonna wanna aim higher, and you should be aiming higher. Number 5 is pretty simple. It's not complicated at all. You need to start right away. There's a high chance 90% of people are gonna watch this video and not take action. They're gonna watch to the end of the video and they're never gonna execute. They'll fall into the trap of watching 10 to 20 more videos just like this one and not do anything about it. They're gonna go on living their life being average. They're never gonna fulfill their potential, but you cannot let that be you. You see, I have a good amount of rich friends, right? And I've noticed what separates rich people from poor people is literally execution. Rich people have an idea, they execute it. Poor people have an idea, they go tell their mom, they go tell their dad, their boyfriend, their girlfriend, whatever it is, before they even start doing any research on it. Don't be that broke person. Your future is literally depending on you to take action. Ladies and gentlemen, getting to 10K a month is not as hard as you think. It's also not as easy. So you need to stay hungry, stay disciplined, have fun in the game, and you will thank yourself for doing it. Make sure you guys drop a like and subscribe, and I hope this video changed your life.